Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over update GBTC because all eyes are on GBTC right now and give you my thoughts on it, what's going on. I'll just say what's going on with it. You can see if you go over here, do a little search, Coinbase seizes ties, rumors of Genesis disaster intensifies. That whole thing with DGCB leading of loans is still going on, I suppose. Haven't kept track of it too much. I've been checking out the GBTC and stuff, but it seems that a lot of people are still really, really concerned about GBTC and whether they have those Bitcoin, where they're going to sell them. They could. I found out that they did that with XRP. Um, your guess is as good as mine. I don't think that they are, personally. I think that they do have the Bitcoin. I do think that. Now, whether they're going to offload those, I don't think so, guys. Not with basically the Amazon of cryptocurrency market. Now, if there's some other ragtag coin out there like Bitcoin Cash or something like that, okay, sure, yeah, that would probably happen. But with Bitcoin, I don't think so. Out of all the assets you're going to keep, I would think that they would keep this one. That's just my take on it. So I'm going to show you what's going on. I posted a little update on that on Twitter, and I said, this is what you want to check, this trend line, more or less. Now, if it's exactly right, it could be off a little bit, but it did come right down to it, and it's bouncing out of there. And you can check this out with your RSI, that with that point up there to over here, that is a significant amount of bullish divergence right there, guys. That really is. Now, whether that plays out or gets taken out remains to be seen, how bearish, or if that's the end of it. The good news with GBTC, I'm going to go back on the log scale, let you guys know. The good news with GBTC, in my opinion, is that, more than likely, this is coming down to complete something down here, in my opinion, guys. So kind of like this. If you take the wick out right there, this was a 88% drop. And then this drop over here is more or less about the same, 87, almost 88% drop. So that was the other concern with some folks, is that look at this and it's dropping down. But this actually, if it maintains this sequence, guys, this is a bullish structure. This is a leading diagonal. I mentioned before, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So as long as it doesn't break, what is that? $4.99. It's a bullish structure. The fourth wave just cannot take out the second wave over here. It's the only requirement for this type of structure like that. Very odd structure, but Litecoin's making something similar too, guys. So far so good that it came out of there. And the wick on this, if you go to a daily chart, the wick that came down with it is not massive, but it's getting pretty significant on that wick of getting sucked right back up, about 6% today. I think it was down, what is it down right now? Like 3%. At one point, I think it was down like 10% or something like that. I think it went all the way down like that. 7%, excuse me. So far so good with that right there, guys. I just keep my eye on it and see if it's going to do anything. I think it's making its way out of there right now. So that is good news. Now with Bitcoin's a little bit different. I think that it's not done. You really want to see Bitcoin get down here, guys, and take out this low right here. Okay, in my opinion. So you want to see it kind of just make its way down here a little bit like that. So then you have that bullish divergence down here for Bitcoin in this section on a daily chart. Bullish divergence on a daily chart like so. Okay, and then you got confirmation right here for Bitcoin that this is a 5-wave sequence. Okay, which is good in my opinion, because then you know what this is exactly. If it doesn't break that, then what is it? ABC type move. And probably an area to, in my opinion, once it gets down there into that area, I'll be looking at potentially maybe picking up a little bit of Bitcoin or Ethereum, or both, possibly. Take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is working on breaking the low right now, guys. So I want to see it. Candle body's pretty much even with it, come down and have the same thing with that bullish divergence. So far so good. It's not over yet. We're not out of the woods yet. I will say that, but it's not looking too bad, even though the market sentiment is probably the worst that's ever been in this downtrend, obviously. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.